Hi everyone, this is Abby. Next, I will introduce how to back up the virtual machine on VMware and restore it on the OpenStack. Currently, we not support agentless backup and restore from VMware to OpenStack, so we need to use the agent-based backup and restore. So firstly, we need to prepare the source machine, and here is this is my source machine, and we need to install our DR node on the source machine, and then we need to register the source machine here. Click the new button and give the server a name and input the management IP address of it. Also, we need to give the data IP address of this and select the control console IP address and scheduling server. And here we need to input the username of this server and password. Okay, after the authorization passed, we need to authorize the FFO or CDM home machine client information to this server and confirm. Okay, as you can see, here we already registered our source machine, and then we need to create the live CD on the OpenStack because we need to use the whole machine migration. So uh, we need to install the live CD on the OpenStack. Firstly, we need to create the image from here, and we need to give the image a name like the live CD and upload our live CD Coco 2 here, Coco 2 image to the OpenStack. And for the format, we need to select the Coco 2 and create the image. I already created the image, so here I not created again. This is my created live CD, and then we need to create the volume from here. Create volume and get the volume link like this one, and here we select the image, and the type can get by default. For the size, it depends on your source machine. And if you need to restore the whole machine, the size should be same as your source machine or larger than your source machine. My source machine only 15 gigabit, so here I set 20 gigabit here. And then we create the volume. Oh, sorry, here we need to select the image we just created. This one is my live CD. Okay, I need to select the live CD, Coco 2's image here, and create the volume. Okay, it's creating now. Okay, as you can see here, we already created the live CD volume, and now we need to create the instance of this live CD. Launch instance here and set an instance name here. Next, and we can select this volume here and then create and then go to next. And for the flower we can select this one. Next, and here we need to select the public, we need to select the network. Here I select our public network. The network should be connected to our Info2 software. And the security groups, I assign the default security groups. Then I launch the instance. Okay, it's creating the instance here. Okay, here we already created the instance on it, and we can go to the console to see the status of this live CD server. It can It can be booted normally. Okay, we can log in it, and the username is root, and the password is info1234. Okay, and we can go back to the to add the live CD here. Okay. And the management IP is the instance IP address, and this is here. This is its address. And if we need to add the live CD server, we need to open this port for this live CD. And the username is root, password in 41234. Here in 41234, and verify. Okay, the authorization passed, and the role setup will also authorize with the FFO or CDM for machine clients, and confirm. Okay, now we already add the source machine and the live CD at the target machine. So now we can go to the backup and restore page, and the full server backup rule, we need to back up the virtual machine on VMware first. Okay, this is my big key server, and the root type we select the whole machine. Next, for the client is our source client. We select our source client here. Okay, and the backup target is our storage, and I add the NFS storage here. So here I take the NFS as an example. In the transmission link, we can select the TCP or IP or LAN free. here. If you configure the line free, you can use line free. And the scope, we can add the block device here. I need to back up all my I need to back up this device and select the device here. And next, here we need to configure a schedule for this backup rule. For the time window, you can set by yourself an execution plan. You can set instant, once, or hourly, daily, weekly, or monthly. And next, here is a compress and encrypt. You can set the transmission compress or encrypt here, and also you can set the bandwidth limitation here. Also, you can set the field retry function. If the rule failed to complete, it will retry. Next. And after we check if there is no problem, we can confirm to submit. Okay, and the backup rule is scheduling, and we can go back to the dashboard, the backup task, to check the status of this backup rule. Okay, and it's running, and you can see the progress here. Okay, the backup already finished, and then we can go back to the backup restore to create a restore job for this recovery task, and we choose the block level recovery. Create new rule for it. Okay, and we can select menu start now, or schedule. Okay, and here we need to select the backup seat here, and this is our previously backuped the room, and select next. And the target client, we need to select the live CD, and here we need to set the target block device. This is our created device. And next, also you can set the transmission compress and encrypt here. After you configure, if there is no problem, you can click confirm to submit. Okay, we need to start manually. Okay, start. Also, we need to go to the dashboard and backup task to check the status of this restore rule. Okay, start now. Okay, you can see, you can monitor the status of this recovery job. now the restore is completed. Refresh. And it's finished. We can go back to the OpenStack to check the status of this live CD status. And we need to reboot this server and here can reboot the instance. Okay. And then we can check it can start normally. Okay. This can open it. So now we completed the migration from the VMware to OpenStack and use our FFO feature to do the backup and restore. Thank you for watching the video.